Welcome back to Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Charlottesville with 80 points. Our team from Douglas Freeman High School with 100 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. Again, questions this season being directed to each team, alternating between the teams, and there are no point deductions for incorrect answers. And we do want to note that we have had an adjustment in our teams because we had a technical issue. So everybody's here with us. We're going to go to Douglas Freeman. They had the last toss-up round. They were the next in the alternation. So our first question in this toss-up round will go to Douglas Freeman High School. All right, this man's organization surveys Americans on numerous topics, most notably their support for presidential candidates. Who was this 1935 founder of the American Institute of Public Opinion? Joseph.
Gallup.
George Gallup is correct. Charlottesville, according to the United States Constitution, what is the minimum age required to be a member of the House of Representatives? Aiden.
25.
That is correct. Douglas Freeman, according to the current laws of the U.S. Senate, what is the specific least number of votes necessary to invoke the cloture or cutoff of a filibuster? Joseph.
60.
60 is correct. Charlottesville, the Boston Red Sox finally lifted the curse of the Bambino, winning the World Series in 2004. What team has the current longest streak of not winning a World Series? Maisie?
The Cubs.
It would be the Cleveland Indians. Freeman, he attended Columbia Law School, though he passed the bar exam in his third year and dropped out. Name this Democratic president who cast his first ever presidential vote in 1904 for his Republican cousin. Joseph.
Franklin Roosevelt.
That is correct. Charlottesville, this nurse and teacher was born in 1821 in North Oxford, Massachusetts. Name this woman who tended to wounded soldiers during the Civil War and was the founder of the American Red Cross. Maisie.
Florence Nightingale.
That would be Clara Barton. Freeman, give the name of the 1972 law passed by President Nixon that helped women succeed in collegiate sports by prohibiting sex-based discrimination in schools. Joseph.
Title IX.
That is correct. Charlottesville, what French explorer and namesake of a U.S. and Canadian lake founded the city of Quebec? Aiden.
Cartier.
Repeat for me, please.
Cartier.
That would be Samuel de Champlain. And now please watch the screen and listen closely. Here's your video question, Virginia-based, from a member of the Battle of the Brains. This question going to Douglas Freeman.
Which Virginia river is arguably the oldest in North America, despite its name?
Joseph.
The New River.
That is correct. Charlottesville, how many days are in a fortnight? Harriet.
14.
That's correct. Freeman, what name designates both the goat-like demon that was to dance in the ruins of Babylon in Isaiah 13:21 and the woodland deity and attendant to Bacchus, represented by being a half goat and half man in Greek mythology? Gio.
Oh. Pan.
No.
That is incorrect. We weren't looking for a specific person. That would be a satyr. Charlottesville, name this small European country the only Grand Duchy in the world. Aiden.
Liechtenstein.
That would be Luxembourg. Freeman, actor Forrest Whitaker won an Oscar for his portrayal of what Ugandan dictator in the 2006 movie The Last King of Scotland? Gio.
Idi Amin.
That is correct, Idi Amin. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round ahead, and we'll have today's winner who will go on to play for the 2022 championship here on Battle of the Brains.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.
And here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Charlottesville High School with 100 points. Our team from Douglas Freeman High School with 160 points. Now in this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer. And again, in this virtual version of Battle of the Brains, we will direct questions team by team, alternating between them. Our alternation takes us to Charlottesville with the first question for this round. Hematite and magnetite are minerals containing what metal that by mass is the most abundant in the Earth's core and has the atomic symbol Fe? Maisie.
Iron.
That is correct. Douglas Freeman, this Botticelli painting depicts a goddess arriving at the shores perched on a half shell shortly after being born and emerging from the sea fully grown. Name this classic work of art. Gio.
The Birth of Venus.
That is correct. Charlottesville. He mets and doles unequal laws, but he will drink life to the lees, leaving the scepter and the isle to Telemachus. Who is this title figure of a Tennyson poem determined to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield? Rowan.
Ulysses.
Ulysses is correct. Freeman, he was instrumental in making Latin the language which preserved for posterity the heritage of the classical Greek past. Who was this Roman philosopher, writer, and statesman considered to have been Rome's greatest orator? Joseph.
Cicero.
Cicero is correct. And our next question goes to Charlottesville. Princess Diana, the mother of Britain's Princes William and Harry, was killed in a 1997 car crash in Paris. Where specifically in London was her official funeral held? Aiden.
Westminster Abbey.
That is correct. Westminster Abbey. Douglas Freeman. Federal assumption of state debts and chartering the Bank of the U.S. were parts of this 1790 economic plan. Name this first U.S. Secretary of the Treasury. Joseph.
Alexander Hamilton.
Correct. Charlottesville. These emergency warnings are issued and broadcast by radio, TV, text, and on electronic road signs in cases of child abductions. By what name are these warnings known? Harriet.
Amber Alert.
Correct. Freeman, this is what allows small bugs to walk on water. Name this two-word property whose value is reduced by surfactants. Gio.
Surface tension.
That is correct. Charlottesville, known for his series of oil paintings depicting water lilies, name this French painter who inspired the Impressionist art movement with his work Impression Sunrise. Harriet.
Monet.
Claude Monet is correct. Freeman, weighing 1,200 pounds or more and growing as long as 13 feet, this giant mammal looks like a cross between a sea lion and an aquatic cow. Name this docile water creature whose closest living relative is the elephant. Kenny.
Manatee.
Manatee is correct. Charlottesville, a type of system in which two stars orbit each other is referred to as what type of system? Maisie.
A binary star system.
That is correct. Freeman, located near Bedford, Virginia, it is comprised of three mountains, Sharp Top, Flat Top, and Harkening Hill Mountains. What is the collective name of these summits that have a lake between them? Joseph.
Smith Mountain.
That would be the Peaks of Otter. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double-check the final score, we do want to remind you how to stay connected with Battle of the Brains. If you'd like to find out more about our show, just log on to battleofthebrains.net. You'll also find Battle of the Brains on Facebook and full episodes of our show on our YouTube page. As the Final Four round continues with Battle of the Brains, please join us next week as we virtually welcome teams from First Colonial High School of Virginia Beach and Granby High School of Norfolk. And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which team will go on to this season's championship match. Ending the round with 220 points, our team from Charlottesville High School. Great job today by Rowan, Maisie, Harriet, and Aiden. Congratulations. Thanks for playing along. Our winners and going on to the championship match, our team from Douglas Freeman High School. That's Kenny, Joseph, Kieran, and Gio. Congratulations, gentlemen, and we will see you in the championship round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thanks for watching and playing along. We'll see you back here next week for more Battle of the Brains. Great job.
Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529 College Savings Plan.